This episode is sponsored by Gamergy, the gaming energy drink made by gamers for gamers. Check it out in 4 great flavors: Purple Nurple, Red Alert, Binary Blue, and Epic Green. Hey, what is going on, guys? We are here at Cedar Rapids Comic-Con. I just got here. I'm already just having a great time. Already did a walkthrough of the con. This is, by the way, my 1-year anniversary for start of my YouTube channel, and I'm starting my anniversary with Victori Belle. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. I want to scratch. I want to wipe. I want to take so much of this paint off, but I'm having a good time.
I've done body paint. You are a trooper, and I am so sorry that you're doing body paint.
Well, I can't complain too much. It's only the hands and the face, but you know, cosplay is pain. Cosplay is pain. So, real quick before we even start, I just want to do a shout out real quick. I'm a huge Magic the Gathering fan, and this Vampire Exelon Pirates is so amazing. How long did it take to make this?
Actually, a lot of this I put together. I owned a lot of already pirate stuff, so I don't know what that says about me. But I do a lot of Magic the Gathering events, and we had a charity event where a bunch of, like, over 50 people came to play Exelon version, and I had to put together a pirate, conquistador, vampire, whatever you want to call me at the time. I seek blood, and I'm taking donations today.
Well, we might have to give freely. Did you know that Dave Dorman's going to be at Planet City Comic Con in 2 weeks, and he's an artist from Magic the Gathering?
No way, that's awesome.
He did some work on one of my favorite sets, which is the Kamigawa block. Ooh. I was a huge samurai fan. It was 2006. It was 2006. Everyone was into Japanese culture. It was the time. So.
I guess I'm still in the times. I'm old school. I'm still into Japanese culture.
I'm into the Japanese anime stuff now. I kind of left the Edo period behind and moved towards modern Japan. But we'll go ahead and get started here. So what initially got you into the world of cosplay?
My sister and one of her really good friends decided to bring me to a convention one day. And I did not go in cosplay. And I saw people in these crazy costumes. And I'm like, wait, why didn't I do this? Why am I not celebrating like them? They're celebrating the culture of nerd culture and pop culture, anything. I wanted to start celebrating, so I went easy at first and did Catwoman, which is just, you know, leather that you have. And now I'm kind of addicted, so.
Well, I'm glad that happened because this is such a great environment. I love being at Comic-Cons. I love seeing the costumes, which is why I started this. My favorite thing is the cosplay, just walking around and seeing someone's hard work and dedication. So, how long have you been cosplaying?
Well, I've been cosplaying for a couple of years now, probably about 5 starting, but I started making my costumes and becoming this persona, Victori Belle, about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm new.
So, how did you get the name?
My real name is in there, and then I'm also doing my favorite Princess Belle. I like to do regal types of costumes, okay. So it's more like a princessy name, but I'm relatively evil. So Victory is Victoria without the A. That's my real name. Oh my gosh. So Victori Belle is kind of how I got there. I found out it's a Pokemon, so I'm also a Pokemon, and I did not realize it. And I did get it on Pokemon Go, and I felt like accomplished. Like, now I'm done with Pokemon Go now that I got a Victori Belle.
All right. Well, so I have a couple of my favorite cosplays. We'll go ahead and show them up on the video, so I don't have to do this awkward thing. But so we have your interpretation of a Swamp Thing and the Magic the Gathering Angel Death Pact. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I already forgot. No but what are your favorite cosplays that you've done?
These are 2 of my favorites, but my all-time favorite is I always loved my Wonder Woman. My friend Holland Zander and I collaborated on this, and she's amazing, so we're amazing seamstress. And we do the Warbler, and it's amazing. So I did her before the movie came out because I wanted to do a Gladiator version, and I was actually really happy that it kind of looked like the movie version. So I'm like,
all right, yeah.
Yay, like it really... Wonder Woman's one of my favorite comic book characters, so I had to do her. She was a personal goal.
So I gotta ask, did you get that hammer over there from Nerdsmith over there? The Thor hammer over there?
You know what? I don't remember where I got the hammer.
I know a good friend of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out to my buddy Aaron from Nerdsmith. He does a lot of Thor hammers, makes them out of wood. So it might have been him, but if you need a Thor hammer, check out Nerdsmith. That's a shout out to you, buddy. So what was your least favorite cosplay that you've done?
Least favorite, oh, I'm gonna be hated on, but my least favorite is probably my Harley Quinn. Even though people like Harley Quinn, they love her a lot, but it is not a costume I made myself. It's a costume someone made for me for an event, and it just didn't feel as me. Like I usually, like I said, I do a lot of regal cosplays, and Harley Quinn, you know, she's not as regal as I would like to appear sometimes, especially Suicide Squad.
I completely understand when you don't put yourself into it. It's more of a backseat cosplay kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Not
no
trying to.
hate on the character, no hate. Just you know, just that's how it is.
Right.
So how do you go about the process of going to a cosplay? What do you do? Your own concept art? Do you just research pictures? What's that process like?
I do concept art. I love drawing. I love doing my own ideas. I, of course, Google and see kind of what's out there. I like to do a little spin on the costumes. I like to do the characters with my own little Victori Belle touch. Sometimes it means people don't know who I am, and it's totally fine with me. I think it's just fun. I'm really into costume design in general, so I do designs for other people, and then they make them sometimes, and then I model them, and other times I make them myself, and it's just really fun to create something, and I think that's the best part about art is it's your own inspiration and creation, and you just make it come to life.
Well, I like to throw in my own kind of thing too. I mean, it makes it your. If anybody doesn't know, I am an Owen. I am the guardian of one of the guardians of the universe, and actually we have put up our own group today. It's called the Lanterns of Iowa Cosplay. There'll be a description down below, a link to it. You can join the Lanterns of Iowa Cosplay, and I will be your guardian of the universe. And come join our corps. We don't limit you to one color.
I feel like I'm almost in.
You honorary member, first honorary member, Victori Belle, right here. But so how many cosplays have you done to date? Wow.
I think that was part of the things that I probably should have had on hand. I believe I have about 20.
Rough estimate 20.
Take, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, maybe.
That's more than my 5.
All right.
That's more than my 5. I started about 3 years ago, but I've been just trying to start one and then perfect it.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of my process. But
Good. Honestly, it's not about quantity; it's quality.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah.
sometimes maybe I was thinking quantity. So.
It doesn't show. It doesn't show. It shows quality.
Oh, thank you.
So what kind of timetable do you give yourself when you're working on a cosplay?
Not enough time.
No.
Ever.
That's a very consistent answer, actually. Very consistent answer.
I feel like I always feel like super prepared. Like, oh, I got this. C2E2 is in April. I'm good. No, I will not be good. I will be staying up the 3 nights before, and then for some reason I'll be really tired at the con. I don't know why.
No particular reason.
No particular reason. But yeah, not enough time is the correct answer.
Okay, so I got a bucket of money here. All the skills in the world you need. Anything you need to do your favorite cosplay that you've never done or that you have done but want to do better. What is that cosplay?
Ooh, you know what? I think my dream, I love wings. I'm obsessed with wings.
I haven't noticed.
Right, and my house is now filled with wings, so whoops. I think I would do Avacyn. After Avacyn, the angel from Magic the Gathering,
oh, okay.
when she turns dark and like her wings are like bloody.
Oh
like,
my gosh, that's so cool.
It would be awesome, but the reason I did Death Pact is one, I liked her costume better, and 2, they were just plain black wings, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend 3 months on making wings that I can only wear once. Like, I'm going to have to blood stain them. Like, oh, I'm going to start crying. But no, I would love to do Avacyn. Her armor's amazing. Her story is amazing. If you guys don't know the story of Magic the Gathering, Avacyn, please look it up.
It's free on the MTG website. You can read all about these amazing characters.
Oh, cool.
The Exelon story is really good right now.
Can they make movies already?
Please, please. If Blizzard can do it,
Right?
MTG can do it.
Yeah, come on, Wizards.
So, of all the places you visited, what event status, what event has had the most appealing and all-around great crowd?
You know what? I have to say, I love the big cons. I think they're great. C2E2 is always fun. There's so many people, but little cons like this, cons that, range from like, 10,000 and under people, something like that, They're so much fun. There's time like this that we get to talk. You get to talk, catch up with people. You meet people. You remember people. You see them again. I think the smaller cons are really fun for me, and I'm always so honored when someone asks me to come. So I just get really excited. So I'm excited to be here.
I completely agree with you. Even though this is a smaller con, this is the largest one-day event in the country.
I believe it. I believe it. This is
So,
amazing. This is beautiful.
oh man, I'm gonna run around with a camera just to kind of get everyone on. But yeah, I love. This is my 3rd year at Cedar Rapids Comic Con. I hope there's another 20 years to come.
Oh, it sounds like it. I mean, Preston does a great job. He does a good job, Preston.
I don't know who you are, Preston, but good job, buddy.
He runs the con.
Hey, Preston, look me up, buddy. Look me up. Look me up. This is my 2nd year doing this. So what is your favorite TV show, movie, video game, comic, that kind of genre to pick cosplays that you want to do from?
All right, I love DC Universe, man.
DC,
I love
represent.
DC. I love it. I do Wonder Woman. I'm doing Big Barda. I did Harley Quinn. I'm doing a Supergirl. I'm DC. I'm so sorry, Marvel people. I love it. The movies are fun. You guys make me laugh, but I need more serious characters.
I'm sorry. I have to agree with you so much, though. Marvel Comics, I'm sorry, guys. Pick it up. Pick it up. DC's killing you right now. I'm sorry.
Comics, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Movies, you guys are on point.
Right. And people need to hear the comics. Comics. That's where it started.
So, have you done your? I know you just said you've done Avacyn, but
I want to do that.
well, you want to do Avacyn. Have you done a favorite character before, and what's it like to do that character that just fills you up with so much emotion, I guess, or pride, or whatever you want to call it?
Well, I've done a Pride Demon, but that's not, and we don't want to do. No, that's not my favorite. Swamp Thing was actually one of my favorite characters of DC.
I love your Swamp Thing. It's so good.
I kind of did the New 52. Sorry if you guys didn't like New 52, but I love wings, so I wanted to make wings again, and I wanted to make green wings, and I did. I just like his character. He's so badass, man. He's so good. Why don't we have Swamp Thing more? I want more Swamp Thing.
I'm sorry. Anybody that doesn't like the New 52, first of all, good storylines, and they led to Rebirth. Hush.
Yeah.
Hush. And Wonder Woman's pants and Wonder Woman New 52 is fine. Stop having a problem with it. I still see things online about it.
He's a different color. You turned red.
I turned red with anger. I'm going to fill myself up with plasma from the pool of death.
No.
So, do you have any tips for getting into character when you do a cosplay? What kind of tips can you give out to all of us out here?
I think knowing your character is good. Kind of just doing a quick background check. So if people do talk to you about it, like, I don't always 110% stay in character. My characters are mostly mean. They're not nice. They like to kill. I'm a vampire seeking blood. But, I don't like to stay in character. I don't want to scare kids all the time, because I would. And so I just think it's fun to have a little joke, know your character, know your background, so when you do have somebody who knows you, recognizes you, that you can talk to them about it. It's always fun.
I just realized that ring actually fits your character so much, because black, white, life, death, Victori Belle, you have been chosen to join the Lantern Corps. I don't know why. I just thought of that. So what are your thoughts on Sci-Fi's latest show, Cosplay Melee? And any aspirations to possibly do it yourself?
I loved it. I thought it was really cool. Great concept that every week somebody won. Somebody won $10,000. Like, that's insane. That's so much. Like, all the costuming you could do with $10,000 or just pay back all the costuming you did. But it was a really cool show. I am super stoked that they're doing a 2nd season. I know they've already filmed for it. They already chosen their people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I did actually not know that.
Yeah, they already have their people. I don't know if I would be interested in doing it. I think it'd be really cool. It looks really hard. I know some of the costumers. James Phipps, he was on one of the episodes. One is for his gun. They're so good. They're so good.
I actually get to meet 2 of them in 2 weeks. I get to meet SKS Props.
Oh, awesome.
And I get to meet Ebony Warrior Studios.
Really?
I actually get to interview both of them too, so I'm so excited to meet both of them.
They're
amazing cosplayers. Amazing.
Speed is hard. So
oh yeah.
Doing it in the time that's what's amazing. So good job. I like it.
So what is it like being invited to events like Cedar Rapids Comic Con? I mean, it's gotta be an ego booster to me. I'd be like, Woo! Somebody took notice. To me, that's to me though. I'm a selfish person.
Oh yeah, like us all. But no, I feel really honored. I think it's great whenever you have passion for something, and then someone else recognizes your passion and says, "Hey, that's cool. Would you like to represent this?" There, like, I just feel honored and blessed to be here. I think it's great. Again, I thank everybody for stopping by, talking with me. That's all I want to do. Let's just talk and nerd out. That's what I want to do here. So, and it's getting done.
You'll catch us riding nerdy. So do you have any cosplayers that you look to for inspiration?
Honestly, the women right next to me.
Can we turn the camera
women
real
right
quick?
next to me are
Hey, cameraman, can we turn the camera real quick to show these amazing cosplayers down here? So we got Baroness Monti down there and Oh My Sophie.
They're amazing. I think anyone who has been doing this for the time that they've been doing this and has gotten the amount of attention for how great they're doing, cosplayers are amazing. I like to recognize anybody who has done a good job. And that doesn't mean you always have the most followers, but sometimes, dude, you just are really good at crafting that. That weapon you have is great. I think any costume that I see at a con that I'm like, whoa, pause, I need to tell you that you're amazing, and how did you do it? I think I look to a lot of people, just everybody at a con that I feel like are doing a great job. Like your face paint. Awesome job. That's a hard thing to it's a hard thing to get on and stay coated. Like, that's great.
It is so hard. That's why I took my pictures real quick, and I guess I'm not reapplying. I'm sorry. If I was doing cosplay contests, maybe I'd do it, but I'm not doing it. So, what does cosplay mean to you personally?
Cosplay, I think, is just a form of expression. It's expressing yourself and showing kind of what you like. Some people cosplay what they don't like. Other people cosplay what they like, and whatever you want to represent at that time. And, I mean, you look around and you see people that are wearing stuff you would never see anywhere else. And I think it's just so much fun, and cosplay is always about self-expression and just having a good time. And I want to keep it that way.
Well, we're going to enter what I like to call my little Sith lightning round. So I'm going to give you an option, one or two, and I want you to pick whatever one you like the most. It's how we're going to get to know you a little bit more personally. So, question number one, Pokemon or Digimon?
Pokemon.
Marvel or DC?
DC.
Sci-fi or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Anime or manga?
Anime.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
All of those were correct answers. She passed the test, guys.
I felt bad saying anime, though, because manga's good, too, man. That's hard to pick. It's like
you know what they do?
Comics and movies. Like,
Do you know what they do in anime, though? They put color in.
That's true.
And you get to see probably more.
Color pages. Get some color pages.
Yeah, they put more color. So any tips or thoughts to anybody out there who's wanting to get into the cosplay community and do their own work?
I would just say, do whatever you want. Have fun with it. Don't make it your job. When you make something your job, you lose the passion for it. Mm-hmm. So just continue to do you. Create however much that you can afford or want to create. And just, a lot of times it's about posting and showing like, hey, I'm doing this. Anyone else interested in doing this with me? Starting a group, gaining people to just come and cosplay with you, just gaining friends and stuff. I just think that's what it's about. And if you want to get into, cosplay, I say start small. Start with what's in your closet. I made this with my closet.
Closet cosplays, guys. They are great and they are amazing.
Yeah, it's affordable and it's fun, and it's amazing when someone knows who you are and it's from your closet. You're like, this is crazy. Like, obviously, I'm
giving my
born
wife the stink eye, guys. She's taking money out of my wallet. So,
that's what's up.
any projects in the working that you can give us maybe a spoiler or two for?
Yeah, I kind of shouted this out a little bit before, but I am working on a big Barda. If you guys are familiar with DC,
have you seen the new Gotham City Garage with Barda, the comic book series?
I have not yet.
Check it out. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe. Ooh, I mean, it's a great comic book series. My buddy Kyle actually really likes it, and it's all about the girls on bikes fighting LexCorp in a dystopian Gotham future with Batman as a bad guy.
That's awesome. Barda would be all over that. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this experience today. I really appreciate it. And guys, we're here at Cedar Rapids Comic Con today. A big shout out to everyone that made this event possible. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Victori. I really appreciate it. And all the information will be down below, so give her a shout out, give her a like, follow her on Instagram, Facebook. I'll find it all. I'm a weird kind of stalker, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you Sith lighten that like button. And if you're new, use the Force to subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye!